Sometimes they come in real low and just put on the skidders, right? And then they just hang.
Hi guys, and welcome to Real Food. Join me today while I react to the X-Files Season 1, Episode 1. I was a huge fan of the first episode, and as it turns out, many of you are fans of this series as well. So I'm going to watch some more episodes. A huge thank you to all of you for watching. If you haven't already done so, please consider liking and subscribing. It really does help out our channel, as does commenting, but please do make sure to keep that comment section spoiler free. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/realfood, which gives you access to unedited reactions to both TV shows and movies. So consider checking us out there. We have not yet posted any unedited reactions to the X-Files, but if that is something you would be interested in, then please let me know in the comments below. All right, in terms of food pairings, I was a little bit at a loss in episode 1 as to what to do. I know that Mulder enjoyed some sunflower seeds. So that is definitely an idea for a future episode. But one of you wonderful viewers provided some suggestions or recommendations in the comments for a few episodes. And one just happened to be episode 2. And I'm going to give you a shout out in the description box below. So I have with me here today a burger. If it looks like a little baby burger, it is, because whenever I get burgers, that's just how I prefer my burgers, just little tiny little baby burgers. So I cannot wait to dig into this today and find out how burgers relate to the X-Files. So without further ado, let's get into it. X-Files Season 1, Episode 2. 3, 2, 1. We better get to hear the theme song today. I really hope. Okay. We're already off to an intense start.
Position will be on a count of 5.
What's going on?
Stand by. Mrs. Budahas, your husband has violated basic security procedure.
This woman looks familiar.
He's commandeered a military vehicle is believed to be armed.
Keep on moving in.
As always, the score is incredibly captivating.
Let me talk to him.
Okay, so this is like a military base, military police.
We got him, but he's gonna need a doctor.
Oh no! Oh no, burns and blisters. Also being caught in your tighty whities. This is no good. Oh my god! Oh my god, I love this opening. It's so spooky. But also I have to get a bite of this burger in. But also while oh my god, I love stretch face. There's so many classic parts to this opening, right? What does it all mean? What does it mean? Chris Carter, I know, is like a well-known person, right? I'm sorry. The truth is out there. I don't really know what else he's responsible for. Oh my god, I just love this vibe. Also, I have a feeling, tell me if I'm wrong, this is like, I'm a Murder, She Wrote fan. It's like every actor ever in the 90s and 80s appeared in Murder, She Wrote. Is it going to be the same for X-Files? Are we going to get to see so many like well-known people? I hope so. Seth Green. Seth Green. I know that name. Who are you?
Hi,
Oh.
I got your message.
Sorry for the runaround. Can I buy you a drink?
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Agent Mulder.
So?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I got something to show you.
Something you couldn't show me at work?
Okay, I'm gonna stop reading into things. Oh, oof. Sweating already.
So that photo was taken last year when he was a test pilot for the military. Colonel Budahas experienced a psychotic episode and barricaded himself in his home. Budahas was removed and apparently hospitalized for the treatment of his condition.
Which was what, exactly?
The military will not comment on the cause, nature, or status.
Classic military.
The military will not comment on Colonel Budahas at all.
Classic military.
Mrs. Budahas has neither seen nor heard from her husband in over 4 months.
Oh, shit.
What reason would the military have to kidnap one of their own pilots?
Since 1963, 6 pilots have been listed missing in action. The military will say only that these pilots accepted the risks of flying experimental aircraft.
Yeah, there were rumors those pilots were shot down at high altitudes.
There were other rumors, too. I've been tracking this case since it came through the Boise regional office last month. They shelved this case without an investigation, Scully. So you and I are going to the Spud State to investigate a little kidnapping.
Oh my god, I do love a good spud.
Does this have something to do with an X-file?
Let's just say this case has a distinct smell to it. A certain
I mean, okay.
paranormal bouquet.
I don't really like the way you describe that, but okay. Wow, okay. Oh, I was thinking this is probably based on something real. I feel like a lot of these are, but I don't know. This one I can totally see being like very much based on something that has happened. Am I just a conspiracy theorist?
Leave this case alone, Agent Mulder. The military will not tolerate an FBI investigation. I can be of help to you. I've had a certain interest in your work.
How do you know about my work?
Let's just say that I'm in a position to know quite a lot of things.
Who do you work for?
I advise you to drop the case.
I can't do that.
Don't jeopardize the future of your own effort.
That's interesting. So he's like warning him off this case, but like open to helping him in other cases, I guess it sounds like. Maybe just because the military is involved in this one. He's like, don't bother. You're not going to get anywhere. Well, now you know he's going to double down and go after the case. Am I right?
You okay, Mulder?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my god, classic microfiche. Am I right? Oh my god. Everything from the 90s investigation was microfiche. Is that what it's called? I'm second guessing. Okay, Frig, I was so consumed with microfiche things, I didn't read what it said.
Hello?
I checked on that file you gave me. You failed to tell me a few things. This isn't some UFO goose chase you're leading me on, is it?
Of course it is.
And it would make us appear pretty stupid if my field report read like some tabloid story.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it on this line. I'll talk to you about it on the flight out, okay?
If that really is a person who's like spying on him, he should learn to be a little bit more covert. Although maybe he's trying to be intimidating.
I started noticing it about 2 years ago. Bob developed this rash under his arms. We'd been doing some renovations on the house, so that we thought it was a reaction to the paint stripper. Bob's whole personality, it was so unpredictable. We were having this dinner party once, and he sprinkled tetramyl D all over his food. That's fish food flakes.
Ew! Good thing they didn't recommend I eat fish food.
Have you ever talked to him about this?
Bob would get so angry, he'd yell at the kids for no reason. And then he would shake like he was having a seizure.
Did he ever talk about his work?
Oh, I knew that he worked on top secret projects. Word gets around. Bob was always a patriot first. He took loyalty to his country as an oath. And now they treat us like strangers. I want my husband back.
You know, the government is not above the law. They cannot withhold information.
And then I think, well, what if he's... Would I support the family?
Oh my god.
You said word gets around. Have you ever heard of this happening to anyone else?
Verla McLennan's husband, he went kind of crazy. It's not like he didn't get to come home.
Oh god. Oh god, what? Is that how you make normal fishing?
How long has he been?
Almost 2 years.
What are they called?
The fly fishing idea was his brother Hank's.
Oh no.
I was upset at first.
I don't think that's how you make those.
When you're the wife of a test pilot,
Is it?
you thank God just to have him home alive.
Oh.
Has anyone ever offered to explain what caused it?
You have to understand, the military deals with things in a certain way. They've given him plenty of therapy and treatment, and I'm thankful for that. They've taken good care of us. And you know they do volunteer for their jobs.
Oh man. Oh god, okay.
Really, Anita, the FBI to my house.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is disturbing.
So what did you make of Uncle Fester down the block?
Oh my
It's
god.
called stereotypy. It's a syndrome produced by extreme stress. POWs have been known to suffer from it.
They're test pilots. They're not supposed to fold under pressure. They're supposed to thrive on it.
Ever hear of something called the Aurora Project? The Pentagon has all but admitted they've been testing a secret class of suborbital spycraft.
Ooh.
Maybe these guys are flying those planes.
Ooh.
You saw the photos on the wall in there. This guy Budahas received a presidential commendation. He's never washed out of anything in his life. Been on hold with the base director of communications for 45 minutes.
Yeah, somebody named Colonel Kissel will meet with us a week from Friday.
Yeah, right. Did you say Kissel?
Are they just gonna go to his house? I love a good phone book. Be surprised that military people have their information listed in the phone book, though.
Special Agent Mulder, FBI.
I've got nothing to say.
Why don't you talk to us about Colonel Budahas?
Why don't you get the hell out of my yard?
It's pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I'm Paul Mosinger. I work for the local paper. She said you guys are out here looking into this Budahas thing.
We're just looking around.
A lot of people out here just looking around. It's not every day we get FBI. By the time you hear them, they're already gone.
You've lived in this area a while. You ever seen a UFO?
Never. Bunch of hooey, if you ask me.
Oh my god, this looks like a real place. That's amazing.
F-15 Eagle, pulling about 4 Gs. Those boys think they are such hot shots.
Who's the photographer?
Various and sundry. I took the one on the end there.
Where?
Out on the back porch. And there it was, just hovering. Quiet like a hummingbird. I'm selling limited edition prints, $20.
Oh, nice hustle, lady.
Put it on my tab.
Sucker.
What would be the chances of someone like me seeing a UFO?
Oh, is this perhaps why I'm enjoying a burger? Is this a diner situation?
You want to see something weird, Mulder? Ellen's Air Base isn't even on my USGS quadrant map.
I know.
Where are we going?
We got our own map, sucker.
God, I do love a little burger. Oh, wow.
What do you honestly hope to see?
I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Is this why we came out here, Mulder? To look for UFOs? Yeah, this is gonna look real good on my field report.
Something tells me you're gonna get a look at something, Scully. Jurassic Park.
Scully, wake up!
Whoa.
You gotta see this.
Whoa. Ooh. I feel like nowadays that wouldn't mean much because people would just be like, drones.
Just keep watching. It's unbelievable.
Okay, that's pretty crazy though.
I've never seen anything like it.
They've been going at it like that for almost half an hour.
Aircraft can't maneuver like that.
What else could they be?
I don't know, lasers maybe. Oh my god.
What?
Here comes another one.
That's not a plane, that's a helicopter.
Uh-oh. They've been spotted.
Hey!
Oh.
Okay, don't shoot.
Oh.
Stay right there.
He didn't do anything.
Oh my god, it's Seth Green. Oh my god.
Come on!
What are these UFO nuts?
It's extreme.
Totally extreme.
They come with us.
What?
Oh. Shout out for this recommendation. He's got a burger, I've got a burger.
So what exactly were you guys doing in there?
We kind of have this spot.
You know, we kind of kick back and listen to some tunes and watch the air show.
He makes a great stoner. UFO nut.
There's this place called the Yellow Base, right? Where they're supposed to store all this stuff. There's landmines all around it and junk like that.
Why would you go there? That's so risky.
I've got a 20, over.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes they come in real low and just put on the skidders, right? It's like, and then they just hang there and hover without making a sound. And you just think,
oh, I lost an onion.
What do you think they are?
everybody thinks that they're like UFOs, but I think it's some kind of Star Wars, cyber tech, newfangled hardware, right? Cruise right over Saddam's house, you know? You'd be like, what?
Whoa, Saddam reference?
Saddam Hussein, the Iraqi dictator?
Hey, relax, guy. I'm just your average Joe. Take a rest.
Wow, what year is it?
Do they look anything like this?
No. They look exactly like that.
Later, dude.
I love this. Oh my god. I can't ask her anything more.
What's that?
Evidence. Kids today, huh?
You believe it all, don't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Mulder, did you see their eyes? If I were that stoned...
Ooh, if you were that stoned, what?
Yeah, I want to see it.
This is a photo of a UFO that reportedly crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. Now, Ellen's Air Base, the same base that we're at right now, the same base is supposedly one of the 6 sites where parts from the wreckage were shipped.
Mulder, are you suggesting that the military is flying UFOs?
No, planes built using UFO technology.
You've got 2 blurry photos. One of them taken almost 50 years ago.
You saw exactly what I saw in the sky tonight. What do you think they were? Unidentified flying objects. I think that fits the description pretty well. Tell me I'm crazy.
Mulder, you're crazy. And it still doesn't explain to me what happened to Colonel Buddha.
That's kind of true. Or it feels like we're getting far away from that. I'm just focused on UFOs right now.
We got a message from Mrs. Budahas. Her husband came home last night. We got your message.
Mrs. Budahas, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Come inside.
Oh no, this is not good.
That is not my husband.
Oh no. Oh no.
Honey, who are these people?
That is not my husband. They've done something to him.
What are you talking about?
It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Well, I'm Special Agent Mulder. We're out here investigating your disappearance, Colonel Budahas. Wondering if you have any explanation of your whereabouts over the past 4 months.
I was in the hospital.
Here? On base?
I think so.
Colonel Budahas, do you mind if I ask you your birth date?
November 21st, 1948.
And the names of your kids?
Josh and Leslie. They're right there. Why do I have to answer these questions?
It's not him.
Colonel Budahas, you're a pilot. Bet you've flown just about everything with 2 wings. I got this hotshot pilot friend who said he could do an Immelman at a sustained 8 Gs. Is that possible?
I don't. I can't.
So it's like certain information has been wiped from his brain? Not all of it, but...
I can't remember.
Anything doing with, like, maybe piloting or the military?
I think they rewired that man's brain. Some kind of selective memory drain.
You can't just go in there and erase certain files.
Then you explain it to me.
The science or medical technology to do what you are suggesting does not exist.
That man, he should have known the answer to the question. Just wasn't in his head anymore.
Even if they could, why would they do such a thing?
Mulder, you're so smart.
To control information. I think that after his psychotic episode, Colonel Budahas became a security risk. I think that men like Colonel Budahas are physiologically incapable of dealing with the stress of flying the aircraft we saw. UFO technology, Scully.
Someone's out for them, just like that guy
What the hell is
in the bathroom was warning Mulder about. Oh, so does a clown car? There's 1,000 people in there?
Step out of the car.
You think if maybe we ignore him, he'll go away?
Always so cheeky.
Step out of the car.
Guess not.
This way.
Mulder, FBI!
Federal agents?
Film, remember that?
You want to tell me what this is about?
Oh my god!
National security. You'll be escorted back to your motel. You'll pack and leave town immediately.
Nothing under Idaho plate CC1356. No plate registered under that number. Thanks, Gail. So who were those guys?
I don't think it was those kids they were chasing away from the base last night. I think it was us. They knew we were coming before we ever arrived. And they returned Colonel Budahas as a decoy. I was approached by a man in D.C. who warned me to stay away from this case. He didn't give me his name, and my phone was being tapped.
What?
Why would they go to all this trouble? I think there's a huge conspiracy here, Scully. They've got a UFO here, I'm sure of it, and they'll do anything to keep it a secret.
If that were true, it would be a national scandal.
No, you're not thinking big enough. If it were true, it would be confirmation of the existence of extraterrestrial life.
Okay, is that a stretch? I guess.
Did you ever stop to think that what we saw was simply an experimental plane? Doesn't the government have a right and a responsibility to protect its secrets?
Yes, but at what cost? When does the human cost become too high for the building of a better machine?
These are questions we have no business asking. Our kidnap victim is no longer outstanding. Let's get out of here, Mulder, while you still have a job.
Aren't you even curious? I'm gonna shower, I'll pack, and then we'll get out of here.
Is he lying? Yeah.
Mulder! Where are you going?
Right here.
This spot you told me about, where you watched the air show, how far is it?
45 minutes.
Will I be able to find it?
Stay on the path.
Oh, what about this other place you told me about, Yellow Base, where they hangar them?
Don't even. It's like 10 miles. Nobody's ever been that far.
Don't go past the edge of the tall weeds.
Oh, here he goes. Of course he's gonna pass the threshold. Oh my god, I'd be so scared. There'd be no way. What? Are we just full on seeing this right now? What? Uh-oh. I mean, Mulder, you kind of should have been a little bit more stealth. You were just like hanging around in the middle of the tarmac. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh no, are they gonna try to erase his mind or something? Oh no! Also, I hate needles, you.
Yeah, I'm...
Oh no.
Can't seem to get a long distance line. Hello? Hello? My phone's not working. Can I use yours to make a credit card call, please?
Sure thing.
Pretty fishy.
This one's not working either.
Phones are pretty undependable around here. People say it's the military interference, but they say that about everything.
Oh no, Mulder. Seems like a weird place to bring a person who you want to forget about everything they saw or not know anything about your secret technology.
Hi. I was just looking for you. I knocked, but I saw the door was open.
I was in the lobby trying to make a call.
Phone's down again. What are you doing?
Ooh!
There's nothing in there.
Ooh! This guy's just posing. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get in the car! Hands on the car!
You're a long way from home, Dr. Scully. Nobody wants us to come to violence now.
Where's Mulder?
Took him to the base.
We waited for him. I want you to get on that walkie-talkie and find out where Mulder is.
Oh my god.
Or I'm gonna have every newspaper in America out here writing about your experimental aircraft.
No! What are they gonna do? Oh my god. Okay, obviously I know they can't totally make him lose his mind. We're only on episode 2.
What are we doing?
Waiting.
I want the car running. And put your hands on the wheel where I can see them.
I love how badass Scully is right now. Oh my god, is he gonna be in there? Please tell me he's in there. Is that him? Oh. He's not gonna remember anything?
I want you to keep the car running and step out of the car.
Expert negotiator. Just expert. Well done, Scully.
Get in the car, Mulder.
Oh no, oh no.
Everything you've seen here is equal to the protection we give it. It's you who have acted inappropriately.
You okay, Mulder?
I think so. Scully,
What?
how did I get here?
Oh. But it kind of also proves his point about erasing partial memory.
We came by to see how your husband was doing.
Oh, he's fine. He's getting much better now.
Do you think maybe we could see him?
Well, he's resting now.
Who is it now?
Thank you for your concern.
Okay. This is depressing.
They were here. They must have threatened her.
That's
and
enough, Mulder. We don't know anything. And that's what I'm going to write in my field report. Let's get out of here, Mulder. As fast as we can.
I mean, I don't blame her because of what she had to go through. Also, she's trying to protect Mulder.
Lieutenant Colonel Robert Budahas, though his own knowledge of his disappearance and whereabouts is vague and inconclusive, and may have suffered severe stress-related trauma by flying these aircraft, is also inconclusive. Barring further authorized inquiry, this case is closed.
Obviously, it should be file number X files 2. Am I right?
Your lives may be in danger. You've seen things that weren't to be seen. Care and discretion are now imperative.
I saw
As
something
I said, I can provide you with information, but only so long as it's in my best interest.
What is your interest?
The truth.
I did see something, but it's gone. They took it from me. You have to tell me what it was.
A military UFO? Why are those like yourself who believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life on this earth not dissuaded by all the evidence?
Because all the evidence to the contrary is not entirely dissuasive.
Precisely.
They're here, aren't they?
Mr. Mulder, they've been here for a long, long time.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this. This is another great episode. Another great episode. Okay, I won't sing this every time, I promise, but God, I am loving this show. We got to hear the theme song twice. I mean, really, that's all I wanted, but so much more than that, too. The chemistry between Scully and Mulder, just incredible. I love them together. They play off each other so well. This episode, I bet so many things mentioned in it are real or like based on real life things. I don't know. If you have any insight to that, comment down below. I'd be interested to know. Now, okay, here's what's interesting. We definitely saw as audience members, along with Mulder, a weird aircraft, right? That thing that kind of like flew over him, that triangle shaped thing. So that we know is true. But Mulder is insinuating that because this aircraft exists, it's like alien technology and therefore proof of extraterrestrials. I actually wouldn't go that far. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Can't the military just have like incredible technology that they're keeping secret, which I guess is a point in Scully's favor. So I got to be honest, in this episode, I'm actually a little bit more divided. Look, obviously we know the show is going to continuously present us with probably pretty good evidence that like aliens are real. That's basically what we saw in the first episode. This one was a little bit more iffy though, but I like that. I like that. Play with the idea, but make us ask questions. It was great to see Seth Green. This show is awesome. No notes. I cannot wait to watch the next episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Please let me know your thoughts and feelings down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Do 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 ding 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 do do do.